Welcome into the Rooted Phoenix. I am Estrella Phoenix, and thank you for being here with me today. This reading is going to be for the last week in spring. So what is it? June 15th through the 21st. So the 21st is also Father's Day. It is the first day of summer, the official first day of summer. So we're going to see what the energy look like going into this summer solstice and see what we got going on, what's going to happen. This reading is also timeless, so if you catch it afterwards, that's when it was meant to find you. Again, guys, make sure that you take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. I'm going to do all zodiac signs on this reading. So let's get into it. So I already got my smoke. I got my incense. Y'all know how I do. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You know, I'm still new out here in the spiritual streets with you all. So please show your girl some love. Now, you know, guys, on this channel, we use spiritual tools to help heal us, transform us, and help us get to our abundant path. That's what we do over here at the Rooted Phoenix. So let me go ahead and run these cards through some of this smoke energy. And we're going to be looking, I'm going to be using my money manifestation deck. So we're going to see what the money looking like going up into this summer solstice. Okay, so I got that oracle and I also got my tarot. You know how I do. So we're going to start off with Gemini, since we are in Gemini seasons. Gemini runs from May 21st to June 20th. Okay, so if you are a Gemini, we're going to start with you first. All right, let's get it. All right, we ask the spirit for clear and accurate messages for the persons that will be watching this video whenever it come across their timeline. We are asking our divine mother, our divine father, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our higher self, and our guardian angels to please give us a clear and accurate message for my Gemini people. All right, let's go, y'all. All right, so Gemini, you up first. What is the energy spirit for Gemini right now that they need to know going into this summer solstice? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just need one card. So I'm telling you now, even if two fall out, I might say something about it, but I really need to keep this video as short as I can. All right, here we go. Love is the greatest success on the path to prosperity. Who can fully experience abundance without it? So Gemini, love, love, love. Make sure that you are putting out some loving energy going into this summer solstice, okay? Make sure that you are being the best version of yourself, the best loving version of yourself, because that's going to help you with your prosperity. When you are radiating energy of love out into the world, all types of doors and windows and everything open up for you. Love is the highest vibration. It's the highest vibration. So this card is telling you that love is the greatest of successes on the path to prosperity. So if you are on a path of prosperity and you want to really amp it up, Gemini, you need to really tap into your love energy. I need you to tap into your love energy. I'm going to see what the tarot say really quickly. Gemini, so what does the tarot say to go along with this love card? So make sure you guys are vibrating love and showing love to as many people as you can, so you can be on that high frequency as much as you can. All right, so we got two that fell out. So what we got? Oh, we got three that fell out. So we got the 10 of Wands, we got the 7 of Cups, and we have the Temperance card. So when I look at all three of these together with the 10 of Wands, I feel like you've been struggling. I feel like you've been having some struggles lately, maybe in this past spring season, and I feel like that you are looking forward to the next season. Maybe you had a little struggle, maybe at the beginning of this year, the beginning of 2026. So now that we are in half of the month, about to be half of the month, and maybe you just need to be able to look ahead. Maybe there was some things in your love life or surrounding love that might have thrown you off path, but I feel like you're a good person. If it was a love type of situation that got you in that funk, I'll let you know now with the 7 of Cups, you will have some choices, okay? You're going to start having some choices. So make sure that you're putting out that love energy now so you can get those right choices. And with the Temperance card, make sure that there's balance in everything that you do in your life. You need peace, you need harmony. And I feel like with this being in the third position that you are headed that way. So again, Gemini, you need to lead with love. All right. That's it for the Geminis. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you up next. So Cancer is June 21st through July 20th. And I am a Cancerian. So there we go. I'm a Krabby Patty sometimes. So spirit guides, divine mother, divine father, our ancestors, and everyone in the spirit realm that is looking down on us. Lord have mercy. Look now. Come on now. That's too much. That's too much. Okay. We don't want to do all that. Okay. There we go. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. Okay, we got laziness. Okay, Cancers. All right, here we go. Your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts to achieve them. If you want to accomplish great things, you will have to try harder. All right, Cancers, you got to get your butt out of the shell. Okay, Cancer, get your butt out the shell because we need your energy out here in this big old world. We need you, Cancers. We really do need you because Cancers, you nurture the earth. You the most intuitive of all the zodiac signs. We really need your energy. I know you're ruled by the moon, so a lot of times you want to hide in the shadows. I get it. I'm a Cancer. And so with that being said, though, you have a lot of potential. You know, Cancers are really some hustlers now. Okay. So I really want to make sure, guys, that you are, putting your best foot forward, okay? Make sure you're always putting your best foot forward, and especially if you're in business. And I am preaching to the choir right now because, me and social media, and if you didn't see I think either the previous reading or the reading before that, I tell you guys, I started trying to do this spiritual channel for since 2019. I have started it, stopped it, started, stopped it, had different names. Now, this is the first Root of Phoenix, but I've started it and stopped it because, a lot of times we lack confidence. We're not confident sometimes in our abilities. And one thing about Cancers, we just got to do it. We just got to do it. So if that's what's holding you back, please don't let it hold you back any longer because I really want you to succeed. And that's what the spirit guides are telling you right now. Going into this summer solstice, we need you to just come on out that shell. With Kendrick Lamar said, sometimes you got to pop out and show people, okay? He didn't say people, he said N-word, but you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to pop out and show people what you're talking about. So pop your head out that shell and let's get it, let's get it. Because this is our time, we bring in the heat. We bring the heat to the planet, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. So here we go right now. Spirit, okay, here we go. So we did get the one card. We got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So you're a little imbalanced. You're a little unorganized, a little overwhelmed. Got some chaotic energy going on with the Cancer. I need you to pull it back in the road now before you come out that shell. I need you to pull it back in the road, get out of this funk. I feel like you in a funk right now. I'm going to need you, Cancers, to get out of that funk because there's so much on the horizon for you if you want to accomplish all the things. And I feel like you dream big. I feel like you're a big dreamer. Whoever this Cancerian is that's going to click on this video, I feel like you are a big dreamer. You are a manifester. You write in your journals. You do all the work, but you just lack the motivation sometimes. And I get it. I get it. I get it. You're probably introverted. I'm introverted. I get it. Just me doing this channel is me putting myself forward and putting myself out there as a fellow Cancerian. So I get it. But on the other side of your fear, on the other side of being comfortable, you have to get a little uncomfortable. And that way, the Most High can bless you. The Most High wants you to stretch as far as you can stretch, okay? Because shrinking is not helping anybody. It's only hurting you, okay? That's what I got. All right, Cancerians, I want y'all to do better. We got to do better, okay? So who is up next? We got the Leos, the Lions, the Leos. We got the Leos, July 23rd through August the 22nd. Okay, so we're going to ask our spirit guides, our higher self, guardian angels, divine mother, divine father, to give those roaring Leos a message for this summer solstice, this last week in spring. Give the Leos something. All right. Come on. Let me get one card, Spirit. Okay. I felt like this one right here. When I was shuffling, it hit my hand and I just felt it. All right. So we got dream job for the Leos. Okay. Did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? And then it just leaves it open. It just leaves it open. Did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? Now, Leo. Now, I'm a Leo rising. That's my ascendant sign. So this can be for your sun, moon, and rising if you are into your natal chart. So I am a Leo rising. So here's the thing. Leos, you got to put that out there because you body, you are the limelight. To me, you are the limelight. The most, I'm not going to say arrogant, but you know how you are. You know how you are, Leo. I ain't got to tell you how you are. So you already know that you can do it. But just like I just told the Cancers, you might be just lacking some motivation. I feel like you might be lacking some motivation. So if you are someone that is in a dead-end job or feel like you're in a dead-end job, what is your skills? What is it that you love to do? What is it that you are naturally good at? That's what just came to me. What is it? What is it that you're naturally good at? What is it that people come to you for the very most? Okay. Do you give great relationship advice? Are you really good with children? What is it? What is it that's your superpower? Let's put it like that. What is your superpower? What is your super gift? Because God has gave us all gifts. Okay. So nobody lacks a gift. All right. So what is your gift? What is your superpower? And you might need to tap into that because like this card said, did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? So that's why I said, tap into what is natural to you. Maybe you're doing something that you really don't like. Like me in my day job, I work in the bank. I got a degree in accounting, but who am I for real? I'm a spiritual baddie. I love everything about the spiritual realm. That's why I love using spiritual tools because that's why they're here for us. So this is what I love. This is what I could do effortlessly. So what is it that you do effortlessly? I want you to tap into that, my Leos, okay? My Leos. So let's go see what the tarot has to say about that dream job thing. And I feel like, if you are a Leo and you lacking a little bit of confidence, I'm going to need you to tap into that because Leo, the roaring lion of the zodiac, we need you. We need your energy. We need your fire energy because you are fire signs. We need it. Okay. We need that energy going into this summer solstice. So spirit guides, higher self. All right, there we go. Hey, listen to me. Okay, so we got the Chariot in the reverse position, and we got the Three of Cups in the reverse position. So, Leo, why are you in a funk? What's going on with my cards today? Everybody's in a funk. Everybody, I did the Gemini, Cancer, and now Leos, and everybody is in a funk so far. I'm gonna need you guys to snap out of it. Okay, I'm gonna need you to snap out of it. With the Chariot in reverse, you are just lacking motivation. You're lacking control. You lacking direction. You, as a Leo, you don't have any drive right now. What is going on? You feel powerless. You is the king of the jungle. What is going on? I'm gonna need you to pull it back together. Now. And the Three of Cups, you are not in community right now either. You're not spending time with friends. You just kind of hanging out in solitude. You're being real lonely and negative, or you might be gossiping about people. I'm like, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Leo? I need you to pull this thing back in the road, and I need you to do it expeditiously. Did I say that right? Let me know. I think ain't that word that T.I. like to say all the time? So here's the thing. I really do need you to pull it in the road because you have it. All right. You just got to pull it out of you. I need you to pull it out of you. I don't know why this came to me. In the Wizard of Oz, the lion, that's what he wanted. He wanted courage. That was what he lacked. He lacked courage. And I don't know why, whoever I'm talking to right now, I feel like you're lacking courage. I feel like you are lacking what you need to do this dream jog. I feel like you need to pray about that. You need to really get into this energy, and we're about to be in the new moon. So set some new intentions for your life. I want you to journal. I want you to write it down. I want you to make a vision board. I want you to be serious about this too, Leo. Please, please, I need you to be serious about this, because right now you're headed in a funk path. You really is. You're headed in a funk path. And then we even got Temperance on the bottom that's also in reverse. So I need you to get better. I need you to get better for us, Leo. Again, I need you to tap into your courage, whatever you need to do, whatever got you in this funk again. You know, that's my word for when you're feeling low. I just want you to lift up. I want you to lift up, because we need you. We need you. The lion of the zodiac. All right, I'm going to move on. So we going to the Virgos. Virgos is August the 23rd to September the 22nd. So we are asking our spirit guides, our higher self, our angels, our guardian angels to give these Virgos a word. Let's get the Virgos a word. All right, let's go, Virgo. All right. Isn't Beyonce a Virgo? I think Beyonce is a Virgo. Come on, let's get that Virgo energy right here, Spirit. Let me get one card for my Virgos that is going to watch this video today. Let's get it. All right. Now, y'all act like y'all don't want to come back in, so I'm going to grab this one right here on the top, because I cannot pull all those. I might flip a couple of them. We can't pull all those. Okay, so decision is your card. It says the first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality. So we are needing you to make some commitment. You got to make a decision. What you want to do? Is you going to barbecue or mildew? Is you going to cook, or you going to get out the kitchen? What we doing? What we doing, Virgos? So that's what it's calling me right now. Let me see what's on the top. It said reckless too. You know, uncontrolled spending habits, impulsive purchases are making your financial journey harder than it has to be. So I need you to really, really pull it back in the road with this one. You know, I just want to see what that top card was saying, since it also was sticking out to me. But the first step to you achieving your dream is committing to making them a reality. I need you to get back into the real world. You know, I don't know why that came to me. I need you to get back into the real world and to think, you know, the Most High want us to think big. Okay. The Most High want us to think big. But some things we have to also be realistic about. Okay. We also have to be realistic. So I'm not saying that whatever you're thinking about, you can't do. I'm not saying that, because I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to put your all into it. You're going to have to be committed. Just like this card says, you cannot, whatever this is, you cannot half it. You can't half it, Virgo. You're going to have to go all the way in. It's all or nothing. That's what I'm feeling. So let's go ahead and let's look at, now I didn't even get time to knock on the card, so we're not going to take that one. This still came out. So I guess the Six of Cups supposed to be with you. And then it's a whole bunch of came out, but here we go. The Six of Cups is what stuck out to me the most. Okay, so the Six of Cups is all about, you know, family, and, you know, you're giving back, you're healing, you're being a comfort. You are also, because she's giving a cup back to a young child. So I feel like maybe you need to go back into your inner child and pull out some of those things that you wanted to do, what you dreamed about. And I really want you to focus in on it, because like I was saying, I really do think that whatever it is, you're going to have to put your all into it to make it successful, just like everybody else. But because this card is telling you that you need to commit to making it a reality, that lets me know that it can be a reality. So the High Priestess also popped out. So again, intuition, you got to go within, you got to get in, you got to talk, you got to listen to your inner voice. I feel like you're not doing that. I feel like you are, I don't know, are you in the funk too, Virgo? Because it seems like everybody in the reading today is in a funk so far. Oh my goodness. And so then we got the Devil card after that one. So again, You know what's going on now, because these chains are loose. You can free yourself from whatever it is that is bogging you down in your mind, because you got some money that you need to make with the Seven of Pentacles. You got some money you need to make. You got a harvest. You got things that you can put in progress, because this is a card of when you already done the work and now you looking at the fruits of your labor. So it's time for you to really get into it. Get that planning, do whatever it is you got to do so you can move forward. I feel like you're stuck. So you got to be committed, okay? That's why this card is coming up. You got to be committed. And then the last card that popped up for you is the Hangman. So with the Hangman, it's all about the perspective. It's all about how are you seeing this thing, okay? Again, with that reality, committing to make your dreams a reality. I feel like this was the Hangman is calling you, because I feel like you're uncertain right now, like you lacking a direction or a perspective. So I need you to really, just go within, do that introspection work, and I feel like you will really be successful. All right, Virgo, you was a little deeper than the rest of us. I mean, you had more cards to come out than so far the other sides. Okay, so now we're at Libra. Libra is September the 23rd through October the 22nd. So Libra, we're asking our spirit guides, our higher self, our guardian angels to give us a clear and accurate message for our Libra family. Balance the scales of justice. That's what we need. We need one card. Uh-oh, come on now. Let me get you back stationary. Okay, come on. There we go. I see you. Okay, discovery. There is an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover. A missing piece of information may fall into place before you will know your next step. But you really need to be looking for signs and synchronicities, because I feel like you are getting some downloads from the heavens, from your higher self is really trying to give you a message. So there is still an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover. So that makes me think that there is an untapped potential, untapped talent, something that you would never think that you could do. A missing piece of information must fall into place before you will know your next step. So I feel like look out for this. Look out for something that is feel out of place for you. That's what came to me. It feel out of place. Feel like there's something that you never really thought about that's going to come into your existence, and I feel like it's going to be something that's going to pull you towards it. But I also feel like it's going to be something really good for you too, Libra. So let's look at the tarot. So we ask the spirit guides right now to give, okay. I tell you, the tarot just wants to fall out. Okay, here we go. Now, all these cards are in reverse. So we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody else had the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I think it was Cancer. Six of Wands is also in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. And then the Hangman also came into reverse. So I just really feel like, you got some imbalance going on right now. So maybe you're not seeing everything clearly. You're lacking right now, especially with the Six of Wands. Maybe you are in reverse, because the Six of Wands is a card of success and victory, and I feel like right now you're not feeling that success. Something is blocking you. I feel like you're having an energy block. Also with the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant is all about tradition and, and that spirituality that's of traditional, conventional type of work. And I feel like right now that you are, you're in this I don't want to say rebellious, because that sounds juvenile, but I do feel like that right now you just not on your A game. Like you're just not feeling it for whatever reason right now, Libra. And also with the Magician, also in the reverse position, I feel like right now you are just feeling like you are lacking resources. Like, what is it? So maybe that's why this card is saying that there is still an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover, because right now I feel like you are lacking the tools or whatever it is that you're trying to do. But I do need you to get back into it. Maybe you have fallen away from the things that you want to do, some dreams that you had. And so maybe you are just, got off the path, but that don't mean that you can't get back on the path. Okay. You can get back on the path. You can turn the ship around whenever you want to. Okay, Libra. So I'm going to leave that as that. And we're going to move on to our next sign. So our next sign is Scorpio. October the 23rd through November the 21st is our Scorpio people. So we're going to ask our spirit guide, our higher self, our angels to give us one card for our Scorpio people. All right, this one stood out to me. So for Scorpio, we got fear of failure. Fear of failure. So your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. Blessed be. Blessed be. Scorpio. All right now. Who was that? I think it was Cancer that had something similar to this. I really and truly feel like that there's a heavy energy right now over all the zodiacs. I know we're in a Mercury retrograde, which is our planet of communication, technology, all that kind of stuff. So people, when it comes to the retrograde, they kind of get a little weirded out by it. So, and I feel that might be what's going on with you right now. But I also feel like with this fear of failure can be very crippling. Like, I told the Cancer that, we like to pull back in our shells. We don't like to always pop out and show people what we got going on. But I feel like right now with you, Scorpio, you are also a water sign. So I wonder, right, what is really going on that's got you fearful? What are you fearful of? Fear is false evidence appearing real. So what is it in your world that you are fearful of, but it's all here? It's all here. I feel like I think you need to take baby steps towards whatever it is that you're fearful of. And I'm preaching to the choir. This channel had me scared, like I said, since 2019, if you've seen any of the videos. So I'm telling you right now, the best way to conquer fear is to face it. Whatever it is, you need to face it, because that is keeping you from your next level and getting to your abundance. I really need you to get rid of this fear of failure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shuffle this deck really good, because I want to make sure that we have some really, really clear card messages, because I'll tell you, it's been really heavy. It's been really heavy on the zodiacs. I don't think anybody got like a really, just kick butt message so far. So we got the, fear of failure. That really, it's messing with me right now, Scorpio. All right, let's see. We asking the Most High, our angels, our higher self, to give Scorpio a word of encouragement right now, because they are feeling that they are really scared of something, and we do not want them to be fearful. So you got the 9 of Pentacles, you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my Lord, your fear of failure is taking away all your blessings, honey. All your blessings. In the first position, you got the 9 of Pentacles upright. This is where you are rewarded for all your efforts. I mean, you just sitting there, you looking at everything that I have done. Everything I have done. But I feel like in this particular reading, this card is representing everything that you could do if you weren't fearful. That's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. This is what you could be having. This is what your life could be like if you wasn't fearful, especially with the 5 of Pentacles right here. It's, when it's upright, it's a bad card. But with the 5 of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like positive energy and positive changes is coming. You need to recover from whatever it is that you're fearful from. You need to overcome this adversity, whatever it is that you're feeling. I feel like you will, but you got to take the first step forward. I really do. And with the, with the Page of Pentacles also, you may be a little immature. You may be underwhelming right now. I don't know what's going on, but I do not want you to miss any opportunity or miss any chances to really, really come into this 9 of Pentacles energy, because again, I really do feel like you're moving towards that. And with the Knight of Pentacles, so you got the Page and the Knight. So that's the young child, and then you got the next level, like a young adult right here. And so I feel like you might be lazy. because upright, this is a real practical card. They're hardworking. So I feel like you're being a little lazy right now. Also, you might be even being a little bit irresponsible. So I do want you to pull it back in. I feel like you done got off the rails, but I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles that you can overcome whatever it is that's going on. And so I need you to kick fear in the butt. I need you to kick whatever this fear is in the butt, Scorpio, because we need you out here. We need you to do what it is that Scorpios do. Okay? All right. So let's go on to the next sign. And the next sign is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is from November 22nd through December the 21st. So I'm going to go ahead and give these a good shuffle as well before I ask Spirit to give us oh man, all the energy so far has been really, like I'm having to encourage everybody, all the zodiac signs. I'm having to give y'all some words of encouragement. So going into this summer solstice, I need you all to really dig deep so far. So far, all the signs that I say, I need you all to dig deep. So Sagittarius, all right, here we go. Sagittarius, we're asking our spirit guides, our higher self, our guardian angels to give the Sagittarius group a word from above. And that's the one that wanted to stick out to me. And it says niche. With your unique experiences and fresh perspective, you would do very well specializing in a niche. So what is it that you like to do? I told somebody else this too, maybe Virgo. So what is it that you like to do? What is it that you like to do? I need you to tap into that. I really do. I need you to tap into that because you have unique experiences and fresh perspectives. You would do very well specializing in a niche. So I really do feel like you need to tap into that, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're good at public speaking. Maybe you need to start a YouTube channel so that you can share a message or something. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. What is it that calls you? Writing books. What is it? What is it that call you? Those are the things that popped up in my mind. I feel like it's something in communication, though. I really do. I feel like whoever this is that really just tapped into me, I feel like it's something with communication that's in your niche. It could be a whole lot of different things in communication. So what is it that is pulling you? Okay, what is that pulling you with your niche? Because you can really be a specialty in it. And I also feel like it could bring you a lot of money, maybe in speaking gigs, whatever it is that you specialize in. You might can actually go to other businesses and teach them. I don't know why I see you doing like seminars and stuff like that, where you know something that you're really, really good at. You studied it really well. And I feel like it's something that you could go to, like say to corporations and present it to them. And I feel like you could get paid really good from these big corporations that hire you to come in. I don't know, it just came to me. I feel like whoever this is, I feel like if that's you, if you like anything in communication, like I said, public speaking, writing, doing, interviews, whatever, journalism, it's something in there that's coming to me. So I want you to really tap into that energy if that resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, with the, with communication that popped up for me, I just feel like these just fell. I feel like if you're not into the communication, I feel like that. All right. I felt the card, but then it went back in. So I think that this is it. I feel like, okay, if you're not into communication, then it's something else for sure. So the strength card is in reverse. So I feel like you got a lot of self-doubt around it. You need some confidence, whatever it is that you're doing, because this niche card is really pulling at you. And I feel like that right now you just lack that courage. You lack that courage. And I need you, just like I told the other piles so far, that it's just the energy that we really need to just be more confident in ourselves and stop being fearful of what could not happen and focus on what could happen. Because one thing is for sure, if you don't do it, you won't lose anything because you'll still be where you are. But what if you win? What if you succeed? That's something that you don't know. You know where you're at right now, but you don't know where you could be. That's it. That's word. So Capricorn, December the 22nd through January the 19th. So here we go for the Capricorns. We asking spirit, we asking our higher self, our guardian angels, ancestors, divine mother, divine father to give Capricorn a word. So we got author. That's funny that I just got done talking about books and communication just to the Sagittarius pile. So author, your words will have a great impact on those who read them. So again, I'm feeling that communication for some people. I'm feeling some communication. If you, this is calling, because like I said, I just talked about this in Sagittarius. I'm really feeling this energy. It's some authors up in here. So if this is you, Capricorn, if you enjoy writing, if you enjoy making any type of communication that's out there in the world, whether you write a blog, something on Substack, Medium, you might write poetry, you might just do articles, journalism, whatever it is that you like to do. I feel like you might be into documentaries and stuff like that. If that's something that resonates with you, you need to go for it. You need to give it your all, and you need to take it by the horns. And I mean that. Take that bull by the horns, because you got it. You really do. You got it. So I feel like, you just got to tap into it if you're not already doing it. If you want to do it and say you're doing it on a small scale, I don't want you to shrink. Don't shrink, because I feel like you lack the confidence in yourself to be a better writer. I feel like you might have some imposter syndrome going on, where you feel like you're just not confident in your writing. But Spirit is saying, that's all in your head. It don't have anything to do with it, because I feel like the writings and the pieces that you have put out, people have really given you great feedback. So it's just a self-imposed doubt right now. That's what I feel. So I just need you to get out your head. So the Magician that came out in the reverse position. So again, right now, I feel like you don't feel like you have the tools. Like I said, I feel like you don't feel like you have the resources that you need, or the education, or whatever it is that you feeling doubtful of. You feeling doubtful like you don't have it, and you do. That's what I was feeling like. You do have it. And that's why the Magician is here to give us that confirmation. So I really just need you to just tap into that energy, because you got it. You really do. You really got it. So I'm not going to beat that horse to death, because you got it. This is your card. Like I said, I was feeling that communication. All right, Aquarius is up next. So January the 20th through February the 18th. January 20th through February the 18th is Aquarius. So let me get the right deck. All right, so we asking our spirit guides, our higher self, our angels, our guardian angels to give the Aquarius pile a word. All right, let's go ahead. All right, Spirit, give us a message for our people that is looking at the Aquarius part of this reading. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I felt that one tugging at me. So this one says obligations. You have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. So you got some unfinished business. What is it that you done left out here and you trying to avoid getting it completed so that you can move on? What is it that you procrastinating about? What is it that you're not taking full responsibility for with these obligations? What is it that you're not honoring? Because you have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. You got some things hanging out there right now, Aquarius. Y'all the real, smarty pants, like of the zodiac. So what's going on with your Aquarius? What's going on with you? All right, so let's look at some tarot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do a quick. Why these cards just, I don't know what's going on today. Y'all, this is the summer solstice energy. And I told you, we're in a Mercury retrograde, so maybe all the zodiacs is in a phone. Now, all that, I don't know a lot about astrology, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I do. I don't know all about planets and positions and conjunctions and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm interested in it and I am, looking into it, but I can't tell you all what's going on out there. All of it is going out there and with the planets and all that kind of stuff. But I do feel like it's a heavy energy. It's a heavy energy that is really messing with. I feel like all the signs are struggling right now. So here we go. We're asking our spirit guides, our higher self, our guardian angels, divine mother, divine father, ancestors, everybody that has some love right now for the Aquarius pile. If you got a word for it, give it to them. All right, here we go. So we got, wow, everybody card is in reverse position. Okay, so we got the 5 of Cups in reverse position. We got the Stars in the reverse position, and we got the Hierophant again in the reverse position. So with the 5 of Cups in the reverse position, it's really good because the other one, the other way around, is when you feel like you lost something, you're grieving about it and all that kind of stuff. But at least in this reverse position, it's saying that you're accepting whatever it is and you're really ready to move on with peace. So whatever it is that you walked away from on this obligation, I feel like maybe you have found the peace and are able to finish your commitment to this. I feel like you are seeing the positivity, and maybe whatever it was, maybe it was toxic and you had to walk away, not because you were just trying to be irresponsible, but maybe does had to settle or whatever. And now you're in a better headspace with this 5 of Cups in the reverse position. So I do feel like you were hopeless because the Star card is a card of hope. And that's funny because this is an Aquarius card. So I'm looking at it like this. I'm looking at it like you need to, whatever it is, stop lacking the faith. Stop lacking the faith because, you're moving on from it. I think you need to accept being able to move on so that you can honor whatever these contracts, whatever these commitments is, so that you can move forward, because I feel like it is stunting your growth. I feel like it really is. And with the Hierophant in the reverse again, I feel like you are resisting it. I feel like you are trying to ignore it, and you can't ignore it. So you got to accept that it's time to move on. It's time to get going. Period. It's time to get going. So Aquarius, that's all I got for you. So next up, we got Pisces. Pisces is February the 19th through March the 20th. So my Pisces group, we're going to see what Spirit has in store for you during this summer solstice. We are asking Spirit for clear and accurate messages for our Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon. We ask the Spirit for some clear and accurate messages for this pile. Okay, here we go. So 3 came out right, Pisces. In the midst of trying to read your cards that fell out, my camera died. So there's that. All right, so we were talking about freedom of location because these are the 3 cards that pulled out before I had to change my battery. So truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel and freedom to live in the locations that you desire. All right, so freedom of location. We also have leader. As a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. And self-care is our last one. I want you to live like royalty. Start by treating yourself like royalties. All right, so Pisces, compared to all other cards, these are really good. I feel like you have the skills, you have the intellect, you have the ability to pretty much do whatever you want to do. What it says with this freedom of location, your truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel. So maybe you're into traveling. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you like to go to different places, exotic places. Maybe you're into travel vlogging. Maybe you should start a travel vlog on YouTube or on any one of these other platforms. And I just saw 111 on the clock when I said that. So again, maybe you need to tap into that because I feel like that might be a thing for you. That might be somewhere that you can really be prosperous. Like it says, you can be truly prosperous. You can have a truly prosperous life with your freedom of travel. Also with the leader card, as a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others. So with your traveling, maybe you are meant to travel to see other people, meet other people, talk to other people, help other people. You are a natural born leader. based on what this card is saying. So also with the self-care card, if you want to live life royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. So make sure that you're not lacking in your own health. You may love to lead and help other people, but just make sure that it's not at your detriment where you're hurting and not, being there and taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. So let's go ahead and let's look into the tarot to see what the tarot has to say about this. So we asking our spirit guides, our guardian angels, our higher self to give this pile a word for the Pisces group. All right, here we go. So we got one card came out. We got the King of Swords. So like I said, I feel like you're very intellectual. I told you, I feel like you are very, very good at what you do. This is a leadership type of card, in my opinion, because they have authority. They're not playing around. They're very serious. So I feel like you are really good at whatever it is that you do in your leadership role, and it probably is taking you to other locations. But again, with the self-care card, please make sure that you take care of yourself. It's good that you are wanting to help others, that you want to travel and help others or lead others or do something in that type of position, but you also got to take care of yourself. That's really, really coming strong to me. You really got to take care of yourself, King of Swords. So that's all I got for the Pisces. All right, we're going to go to Aries next. So Aries is March 21st through April 19th. So Aries, let's see what Spirit has for you for this summer solstice, our last week. So Spirit guys, please give Aries a word. Give Aries a word. Okay, here we go, Aries. So you got impatience popped out for you. So it takes time to build an empire. Your desire for instant results can hinder your ability to make good decisions. All right, so you got to pump the brakes. You can't put it out today and then think it's going to be all over the world tomorrow. Now, not saying that miracles don't happen, because they do. There's a lot of people that gone viral. But I feel like, do you really? Okay, let me put it like this. Do you want the marathon or do you want the sprint? Do you want the marathon or do you want the sprint? Would you rather have the full cooked Sunday meal or would you want TV dinner? Because that's where we at. The faster it happens, it usually doesn't have the longevity. It usually doesn't feel what you need feel. It'll get you whatever it is that you're trying to get in the short run, but it's not going to be sustainable for a long time. It's kind of like the one-hit wonder people. They make that one great song and then you don't hear nothing else from them. But what about the ones that had to continue to make their music before people actually got a hold of them? And then once they found them, like, oh man, I love his music. And then you go back into the catalog and you listen to all his things. You listen to all the things that they did. And you're like, oh man, I was sleeping on them. I never heard of them. So I feel like this is calling for you. I really do feel like that, Aries, because you're a fiery energy. You're a fiery energy, and you're a type of take charge type of zodiac. So, in my opinion, I know you want to build. I know you want to get this thing going, but also you got to let it breathe. You got to give it the time that it needs to build. What they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither is your dreams, neither what you're trying to do. It's not going to be built in a day. And if you're trying to rush it, I feel like you're going to ruin it. So just pump the brakes on that, Aries. So let's go ahead and let's pull some tarot to see what other things that Spirit would like to say to you about this impatient card. So Spirit, give us a card, a message, so that we can see what else do you want to say about this impatience that came out for our Aries pile. All right. Okay. Jeez, wait. All right. This King of Wands stayed out. So King of Wands, this is all about leadership. It's all about leadership. It's all about the big picture. It's all about taking control. You already bold. I told you, Aries, you're already bold. And the Wands card is a fire energy. So I know you're bold. That isn't even the question. The question is, are you going to see this thing to where it needs to go? Or are you going to be huffing and puffing and pouting because you want the microwave dinner instead of waiting on the whole meal. Instead of you waiting on the Sunday meal, you rather have the microwave dinner right now because that seems like it's more easier or more practical. But I don't need you to be easy and practical. I need you to think the long haul. Think the long haul. Okay? All right. So last one is Taurus. Taurus is up next. So Taurus is from April 20th through May 20th. All right. So let's see what Taurus has. What do Spirit has for Taurus? We had one fall on the floor. So we got Advocate right here, and I'm going to pause it to get the one off the floor. All right. And we got the Travel card too that was on the floor. So Advocate says, you will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you truly believe in. Travel, embarking on a journey could be your path to wealth as abundant opportunities await you in the world. All right. So with Advocate, you will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause. So maybe this cause is going to take you to travel. And I want to say Taurus is like to travel. That might be one of your characteristics. So maybe you're already into travel, but whatever it is, maybe you have some work that you need to do as far as activism is concerned, sticking up for groups of people, communities, or whatnot. So your travels may take you into those spaces when you are on the road with this Advocate card. I really do feel like you are somebody that will stick up for people. My son is a Taurus, and that's exactly how he is. He loves to travel. He's only 25, and he done been to China, Belgium twice, Paris, Greece, Italy. Did I say China? Because he went to China for a month with school. I know he done been to Canada several times. So yeah, he's a traveler, saying he's a Taurus, May 4th. So I feel like if this is you, then you might have some work out there. I know my son told me he wanted to be a doctor without borders one time because he likes that kind of work. So maybe that's you. Maybe that's just an energy for the Taurus people. I'm not sure because, like I said, I don't know all the signs really good like that, and I'm not gonna front and perpetrate like I do. But I do know that you guys are like the Taurus people. Y'all really are. Y'all like the finer things in life. I know that. I know my son do. I know my son do. But you can be stubborn too. Now I know that my son can be stubborn as well. So there's that. Y'all let me know if I'm accurate. This one to stick out to me. So we got the 5 of Pentacles in the upright position. So make sure that you're not focused on anything that is negative right now, especially with the advocacy. I feel like this card right here is one of those cards of just feeling just down in the dump. Could be hardship, could be, facing unemployment situations, just a struggle, struggle bust. And I don't want you to be on that path. So whatever it is that you need to clear up, or what's going on, I feel like you got some work out there that you need to do. So embarking on the journey, like it says, of traveling could be where your opportunities are. The world needs you. It's some gift that you have that the world needs, and we need you to get out of whatever this funk that you in right now. So I want to see what this card right here says. So it's the Moon card. So you got some things that are being hid from you right now. It might be some secrets or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like there's something else that it hasn't been revealed, especially with this 5 of Pentacles. I'm not picking up on it right now. I just know that whatever you're supposed to do with this advocacy, just look into it a little bit more with this Moon card. And maybe that's why you're feeling a little down in the dumps. Something may be surrounding that. So I would just say, just be very careful, look into everything, make sure that if it's any contracts that you're reading the contracts, that you're actually, know everything about whatever it is. I feel like you're already hesitant. You're not feeling really good about it. Maybe this is a job where it says unemployment. Maybe this is a job situation that you just don't feel hopeful about. But I feel like everything is going to work out. But I do feel like, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, I really do feel this travel card for you. I do feel this advocacy for. I feel like you're supposed to be helping people out in the world. I really do. All right. So that's all I have for my zodiacs. I think I got everybody. signs. So this is the first time I did a reading like this. So I'm proud of myself. I really do appreciate you guys being here. So it's nothing else that needs to be said. I am tired. I need some water. So I'm going to tell you, like I always tell you, we're going to do the benediction. So amen. Ashe, and so it is. I'm going to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me.